So I just got my hands on a Neckset, a product that I recently discovered existed, and I'm perplexed. This is an audio device that you would wear around your neck instead of your head or ears, and it's definitely an interesting concept because this is meant to relieve stress from prolonged usage on your ears and your head, and instead make it much more comfortable to game with precision. But I'm not sure if it translated that way to me, at least not all the way. Introducing the HORI 3D Surround Neckset. So what's a Neckset? Well, I'll be covering that here, and thanks to HORI for sending this product over for review. So let's dive right in. For more content, do make sure to subscribe to this channel because we upload fairly often and focus on all sorts of tech products. So do make sure to leave us a like and comment any of your thoughts down below while you're at it. It really helps us with the algorithm. And if you want to support us further, then we've actually got a Patreon open, which offers early access to content and special insight to projects that I'm always working on in case that is something that interests you. So links to everything down below. The exterior design consists of plastic and this soft touch rubber-esque material. This device is very lightweight, but not cheap feeling at all. In fact, it's built very well while still clearly being optimized for comfort. This device is also very simple, and while this is supposed to be a lot like a gaming headset, it's simpler and it's designed to only include the essentials. You will find a volume knob on the right, and on the left, you're going to find a mic mute button, a 3.5mm jack, a USB-C port, a power button, and a mode switcher to switch between the two different modes on this headset. This is perfectly fine and actually preferred since I memorized the layout very quickly when with most headsets I always forget what is where. This is very good design in my opinion. So you might be wondering, is this a wireless set? Technically no, it's battery powered, but you have to connect the headset to your PlayStation 5, PS4, or PC through the 3.5mm cable. That's the only way that it's going to work. So what about the comfort? Are these comfortable? Can I wear these for long periods of time? Yes, I can. These are very comfortable actually. I can barely feel them on my neck because of how they sit, and the materials used to build this set is soft and lightweight. I like this design quite a lot actually, much more than I thought I would. So needless to say, this is one of the most comfortable sets that I have used, even if it is my very first neck set ever. So when it comes to the special features on this headset, we've got a pretty good selection here. This is a 3D surround gaming headset or neck set. So you do still get surround sound, though it is virtual surround. There is a bass boost mode and an FPS mode for the audio. Bass boost focuses primarily on giving you an enjoyable audio experience with more dynamic and cinematic sound that doesn't depend on precise audio. And FPS mode focuses on the complete opposite to give you more precise audio that lets you hear in on footsteps more clearly and much more. You also still have a built-in microphone. Now, in my opinion, the microphone is just an inclusion that's there if you need it, but no headset microphone has been good from my experience, and I suppose that now I can include Necksets on there too. Now, with that said, let's get into the actual sound quality. So what about the audio? What is it like listening to your games through these while they sit on your neck? This is honestly how I would describe it. It's kind of like having two speakers right next to your neck that can only go so far in terms of volume. They almost sound like monitor speakers, but guess what? I actually enjoy the audio experience. It's very useful that you can still hear everything so well in the game even this way since there's just so much detail to the audio. Now don't get me wrong, it's not crisp sounding, and audio-wise it's far from matching the audio from an actual pair of speakers or headphones, but for something that's on your neck, it's still pretty immersive and most importantly, very comfortable. This setup is also very helpful for making sure that you can still hear your surroundings if you still need to pay attention to what's going on outside of the game. So that added awareness factor is quite nice. It honestly just works, and I thought that I was going to hate this pair when they sent it to me, but I actually quite enjoy it. However, there are some things that I wish were different. For example, I do wish that you didn't need a wire to get the setup to work. I think that it would have been really nice if it would just work over Bluetooth instead to further hammer down on the comfort aspect. I think that they could have added a retractable microphone instead to hopefully be able to improve the audio quality. And I also do wish that these got a little bit louder since the volume is pretty good as is, but I always keep it at max volume. More flexibility would be nice here. So in terms of battery life, because again, these do still operate on a battery, you should expect somewhere around 5 to 6 hours from my experience. I don't charge these all that often since I don't game all that often. but these are pretty decent in terms of the battery life, I would say. So to finally conclude this video, I wanted to wrap things up by saying this. I now know what a Neckset is, and I like the concept, but I personally think that it needs more fine-tuning before I like it enough to use it for myself. The comfort is great and the sound quality is fair for what it is. I do wish that these could produce a little more bass and maybe clearer sound, but for people who absolutely hate wearing headphones for gaming, I think that they will really like this pair because it is very comfortable and it doesn't have the shape of your head. This is a great device with great prospects, and I can recommend it if you hate wearing headphones and wanted to have a more comfortable experience in gaming. But to those who want the clarity that comes from over-ear headphones, you will find these just aren't for you per se. So thank you so much for watching this video all the way up until the very end. I do know that this was a shorter video, but still, I appreciate you watching. And just so you know, if you are interested in getting this Neckset, I am going to be leaving affiliate links to Amazon down in the description. So if you were to use that link, I would very much appreciate it because it does help out the channel quite a bit. So thank you again. And I would also like to give a very special thanks to all of our patrons, beginning with the tier 3s. Omar, thank you so much for all of your support because it really does go a long way. And to everybody else, the tier 2s and the tier 1s, you guys also rock. So thank you for everything that you have done. Now, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, where again, I should have a schedule soon. I'm working out some kinks with my PC. And also, I do post on Instagram every now and then, so you can make sure to follow me there if anything. Now, with that said, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Thank you for watching, and until next time, enjoy.